What's everybody? Welcome back to the Football Rap Show. I'm your host, Rai. Guys, Mason Mount has been linked with a move away from Manchester United. He's been linked to Villa, with also Nottingham Forest being mentioned as well. Guys, listen. If you want Mason Mount, hey, take him. Take him, please, because you see this guy. He spent more time on a hospital bed at Carrington than on the pitch. Yeah. He look. I don't know. Mason Mount seems like a really cool guy. Like he seems alright, like a nice guy, but he's literally made of breadsticks. It was the same when he was at Chelsea. I don't know why Manchester United thought, oh, it's a good idea. Let's sign Mason Mount. I don't think that Man United even bother looking at people's injury records, which they need to start doing. You want to be a serious club, you got to look at more than just what the player is capable of. I think it's quite funny because Mark Goldbridge always says the best ability is availability. And Mason Mount, he's just never available, which is such a shame because you see when he's on the pitch and he's playing, he's a problem. Like he causes teams problems because he is such a good player. He's just never fit. He's not able to consistently be fit and stay fit. And I don't think he's played more than 10 games a season for Man United since coming here. It's got to be studied. It's got to be studied. But yeah, if Aston Villa want Mason Mount, by all means, you can have him. How about this? I'll take 5 million for him. Take 5 million? Nah, I couldn't do that. That would kill the team. 15 million, you can have Mason Mount, yeah? Thank you. Thank you very much, Villa. Thank you very much, Nottingham Forest. Just let's build up some interest on him. Yeah, get him out the door, man. Get him out the door. Guys, I wanted to also talk about Tottenham Hotspurs. They really are in danger of relegation. And I never, ever, you can look back on previous videos, I never thought that it would be possible. To even be in that conversation. But genuinely, they are in trouble. If West Ham kick on and have a few good games, not even just West Ham, Nottingham Forest as well. Look, let's have a look at their fixtures right now. Let's have a little look. Where are they? Tottenham. Let's look at Forest first. So Forest have match info. That didn't work out, right? Matches, there we go. Well, Nottingham Forest got City next. That's not good. But Spurs have got Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are going to beat them. Maybe I shouldn't do this because every time I say something's going to happen, it does the opposite. But I genuinely think that Crystal Palace will beat them. I genuinely do. And then West Ham have Fulham. What's West Ham's... what's their games been looking like? Have they been playing well recently? I've not had a chance. Let's have a quick look. So West Ham, they lost 5-2 against Liverpool. They drew with Bournemouth, drew with Man United. They beat Burnley and they lost to Chelsea. Oh, it's not looking great. Fulham lost 3, drawn 1-2. Look, they beat Spurs as well. Everyone's out here beating up Spurs. Look, I don't know. I really don't know if Spurs are actually in trouble or not. When you look at the table, how do I say this? If it wasn't the name Spurs, if that was a Bournemouth, Brighton, Leeds, and you look at the points tally and you look at the performances, you would say that West Ham can catch them. West Ham are 4 points behind them. That's not a big difference, and I think they're playing as they got to play each other as well. Nottingham Forest, 2 points behind them. look back at Spurs and I think of even recent years, you look at Harry Kane and Song. You mean to tell me that they sold 2 players and the team's capitulated this much? That's crazy to me. Spurs getting relegated. Listen, they'll have the best stadium in the championship, though. To be fair to them, the best has to be the best stadium that the championship's ever seen. To be fair, Declan Rice looks like he's got an injury. Looks like he's got an injury. I think Mikel Arteta said that he's gonna monitor him and then review him before their next game. But he looks like at the end of the game against Chelsea, when he was chasing back to stop the counter attack, he looks like he pulled something. Hopefully, it's not gonna be like 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks out. Hopefully, it is just maybe he's been playing a lot of games and he's just felt a little something. Hopefully, he will be back for the next game. And again, Raya looks like he's got an injury as well. Mikel Arteta said that he's had a few little niggles. Look, let's hope that the whole of the Arsenal team can stay fit. If Arsenal bottle this league, I don't want any excuses for Arsenal. I don't want to hear Ty saying it was raining. I don't want to hear all of that. I don't want no delusional excuses. The league should be Arsenal's. And if it's not, I want them to have a fully fit and firing team. Just so that none of their fans can say, oh, it's because of this, or it's because... No. I don't think they'll bottle the league personally, just as well, just to put it out there. You can see from previous videos I've said that. This one's a bit difficult for me to talk about. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Guys, that is no red card. As a Man United fan, I'm telling you, Cunha, give him a BAFTA. Give him an acting award. Yeah, I don't even know what other awards they are, but give him an award for acting. Yes, there was contact. That's not enough to take him down. I think he had like 3 fingers on his shoulder. Shouldn't have been a red card. Should not have been a red card. I don't even know how it's a penalty. I really don't. Cunha made the most of that. Threw himself on the floor, and yeah. Listen, I don't care how we get the points as long as we get them. I really don't. Manchester United I need the points, and we're currently sitting pretty in third right now, which I'm very, very happy about. Guys, Aston Villa drop points again, but this time they've lost to their Wolves, to their rivals. Wolves, oh mate, I need to stop, because last time I said, if you want 3 points, go Wolves. They're giving out points right now. Yeah, Villa, they're struggling. And it would be such a shame to see them drop out of the top 4, top 5 conversation, just due to their injuries that they have in midfield. They have a lot of injuries in midfield right now. Look, I hope that they don't, but I can see them dropping out. I can see look, I can see Liverpool and Man United securing top 4. And then I can see Villa either scraping top 5 or just losing it out to Chelsea. I really hope that Villa stay up within that top 5 kind of bracket. I know that they're still in the... Is it Europa or Conference? Europa League. I think they're still in the Europa League. And we all know about Unai Emery and that they might as well just give him his own Europa League, because he's won it so many bloody times. He is... Is he the manager that's won Europa League the most? Let's just find out who's won the Europa League the most as a manager. It's got to be, yeah, Unai Emery. Yeah, he's won it with Sevilla. He's won it with bare different teams. Jesus Christ. But look, Unai Emery is the master in that competition. He really is. I can see Villa winning Europa League and getting into the Champions League that way, which then will potentially bring Chelsea in. It depends. Is it top 5 this season for Champions League? If it's top 5, it will bring Chelsea into it. If not, then Chelsea will go Europa League. I think that's correct. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But I think that's correct. But yeah, the guys, that's everything I wanted to talk about today, to be totally honest. Look, Man United sitting pretty in third. I got to say it again right at the end. Hate me in the comments. I don't care. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. Thank you for watching. Peace.